Here we go. Night one main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final first round matchup in the 2009 Battle of Los Angeles. It is a Block C matchup scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit. Rick Knox is your referee. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, standing in the far corner of the ring, weighing in at 191 pounds, fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico. He is the generic luchador, El Generico. And his opponent, standing in the near corner, weighing in at 185 pounds, fighting out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan.
Night one main event. Alex Shelley, El Generico.
This is a match that many people were waiting a very long time to see. It happened once in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, but that was about 4 or 5 years ago, and now the rematch finally coming under some very serious circumstances.
I gotta believe that both of these guys are favorites to win the tournament. So for one of these guys to eliminate another favorite as early as the first round is really beneficial to...
So since you're saying they're both favorites, you think that the winner of this match will win the tournament, despite the fact that you're still alive in this tournament?
That's true. That's a very good point.
Wow, Joey Ryan counting himself out.
Thanks for making it.
Hey, no problem. I just wanted to point out that, you counting yourself out. You're doing yourself a little disservice, Joey Ryan.
I'm just saying that...
But you know what? Based on last match, I think you're a better wrestler than a broadcaster. So,
yeah.
I might have to look for a new broadcast colleague.
Really? Yeah, this is you kind of carried me that last match.
Thank you very much. You carry everybody. But
that's how you roll.
That's right. Chris Sabin, the partner of Alex Shelley, out of the 2009 Battle of Los Angeles tournament with a neck injury. His spot in the tournament was placed by Johnny Goodtime. Johnny Goodtime, unfortunately, lost to Roderick Strong earlier on in the evening, so actually that has nothing to do with Alex Shelley now, because Johnny Goodtime doesn't have anything to do with Alex Shelley.
Right.
So
that's another good point you made.
Right, thank you. But the winner of this matchup will go on to face Brandon Gatson on night 2 in the quarterfinal round. Brandon Gatson with a very surprising victory over one half of the PWG World Tag Team Champions, Nick Jackson, earlier on this evening. Gatson,
the Bucks are out, huh?
That's right. Human Tornado eliminated Matt, and Brandon Gatson eliminated Nick, and so the Bucks will go into tomorrow night with unable to capture the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship for one of them at least.
Yeah, I mean
for both of them.
They're very successful in tag team matches. They're not so successful in singles matches.
No, this is Nick Jackson's second Battle of Los Angeles and second Battle of Los Angeles loss. Last year lost the three-way between himself, El Generico, and Masato Yoshino. Yoshino, of course, advanced from that match, went on to face Loki in the second round, and Loki defeated Yoshino and went on to win the tournament.
This match has begun with quite the feeling out process.
Some intense hold to hold so far. Both men have done their homework on the other. And look at that, Shelley brings Generico back down to the ring, going for look at that, went for sliced bread. Generico goes for the half and half with Tiger Suplex 85, but Shelley knew it was coming. Perhaps from their prior match, perhaps from many of the classics that El Generico has put on in his career. But Shelley had it well researched and knew what was coming, able to anticipate it, and avoided calamity. Actually,
I mean, being on the receiving end of those half-round suplexes, one good one can take you out of a match completely.
Joe Ryan, are you a fan of Community Thursday nights, 8 p.m. on NBC?
Never seen it.
Nobody's seen that show. It's a great show, though.
Is it?
Second to Modern Family, my new favorite shows of the year. Favorite new shows of the year. Oh, look at this. Shelley suckered El Generico in. Stepping on the fingers of the generic luchador. Now bringing him around, stretching out the shoulder blades and the spine of El Generico.
These two still feeling each other out. None of them's gained a real solid advantage.
That's very true, and I think that's to be expected because because El Generico is the former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion, former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champion, the only man to ever hold the double crown here in PWG, and he did it twice. So El Generico is definitely a threat to Alex Shelley, not only in this match, but I guess in this match, because that's as far as they go.
Yeah.
Their relationship will progress no further in this. But El Generico is a threat to every single man in this tournament, still alive in this tournament, such as my broadcast colleague, Joey Ryan.
I am still alive, aren't I?
Shelley blowing that snot rocket on El Generico. You're still alive by Jonathan Colton. Oh, El Generico with a snot rocket of his own. These two men just trading elbows there in the center of the ring.
Feeling each other out in a different way now.
Oh, shot to the midsection by the knee of Alex Shelley. Bipasso sends Shelley to the outside. Generico up and over the top to the outside.
Ole.
El Generico consistently one of the most exciting wrestlers here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and living up to that reputation very easily, very early on in this matchup. A true fan favorite. Actually, both men true fan favorites. So I think the crowd would be happy with no matter who progressed from this match. But Joey Ryan, would you be happier to see one particular individual progress from this match that you may meet down the line in the tournament?
Let me think. I do believe I hold singles victories over both men in PWG.
Shelley has never held a title here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. El Generico has held all the titles here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, but never won a Battle of Los Angeles tournament.
That's a good point. Neither have I.
Well, that's true, but if you were to face one of these men down the line, look at this. Generico just laying in those right hands. Shelley trying to fight back. You would actually meet one of these two men in the finals if you were to progress that far and they were to progress that far. But El Generico catching Alex Shelley with that leg layer. It does not look like Shelley will progress much further than tonight. Oh, no.
And since I made the bold statement earlier that one of these two men is the favorites of the tournament, then if I were to make the finals, most likely it would be against one of these two.
That's right, and you would most likely lose since they are the favorites. I'm just saying odds on.
Odds on, yeah. If you're a betting man?
If Vegas were handicapping this tournament, they would say that you have poor odds to win. Shelley sweeps out the leg of Generico. Generico goes down face first.
Generico had poor odds of hitting the ropes successfully.
Especially when Alex Shelley is so plucky. He just came back from Generico's attack, swept out the leg. Oh! Big right uppercut by Generico. Caught him with that haymaker. Alex Shelley down on the ring apron.
9, 6, 7. Thank you
Shelley.
for in the pause.
Hey, no problem. I was taking a drink. I don't know what you were doing.
Into the ropes.
Dragon screw on the ropes, and you can see Generico. He's got the knee brace around the right knee, but now maybe having problems with the left knee thanks to Alex Shelley. Generico is trying to pull himself back in, trying to get himself extricated from the rope, but the diving knee drop by Alex Shelley catches Generico right across the chest. 2 count for Alex Shelley. El Generico able to kick out. You really are Dragon Ass Joe.
I am not on tonight.
To think you wanted to become my broadcast colleague. Maybe you're just so
scouting.
ebullient by ebullient, whatever the word is, because of your victory that you.
Maybe I'm scouting.
Could be.
Let's just say I'm scouting.
All right, we'll say that. We'll see if you make it to the finals. See if either of these might make it to the finals. I know Vegas has these two men in a dead heat.
What are the exact odds in Vegas?
They're even, both of these two men. Or actually, no, these are like a negative 300, I believe, 350. And we see Alex Shelley taking advantage of Generico's injured knee and drop kicks him on the inside of the leg and kicks him in the ear for good measure.
Was that necessary?
Perhaps it was. That could be
injury.
That could be the extra step, that step on El Generico's ear that gets Alex Shelley to the finals of the Battle of Los Angeles, gets him the tournament victory and the PWG World Championship. Generico trying to work out the kinks in that knee.
Uh-oh.
Shelley, dragon screws him off the top rope. Very scientific, very methodical approach by Alex Shelley. Now just sinking in that figure 4 on El Generico. The figure 4 leg lock. El Generico is in. He's very near the center of the ring. Deep water.
Open water?
Open water, like the movie with the sharks.
Yeah.
That's right. That's where Generico is right now. He's got no friends around him. Not even Rick Knox.
Rick Knox is his friend, though.
No, Rick Knox, he is an official that is just determined to call it down the middle. Call it like he sees it. Oh, look at this. Shelley lifting himself up off the canvas to put that extra pressure on the knee of El Generico. Generico, as he pulls himself towards the ropes, he's actually exerting even more pressure on that knee because he's stretching out his knees from Alex Shelley's knees, but Shelley's knees are locked in tightly. Alex Shelley is just taking things very slowly. He has neutralized El Generico's speed advantage, and El Generico, I guess he would have a slight power advantage as well. But Shelley is, he is a technical wizard, so to speak, Joey Ryan.
Yes, he is.
One of the most proficient technical wrestlers on the planet.
Some might say a technical messiah.
Some might say he's the alienist Alex Shelley, the next Alex Shelley.
Yeah. He might be Baby Bear Alex Shelley.
Baby Bear Alex Shelley. Kevin Steen, of course, Big Bear. Lost his matchup to Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega in the Block A matchup will go on to face Scott Lost tomorrow night. El Generico breaks free of Alex Shelley, hits him with an elbow, a second one to the side of the face, a third one, a fourth, a fifth. Now sends him in, Irish whip, Mexican whip to the ropes, reversed by Alex Shelley. And an elbow, a right elbow from Alex Shelley. The crowd seems to have turned on him a little bit. Generico may be the overall fan favorite in this matchup, which is quite surprising.
Generico's the overall fan favorite in the world.
Shelley goes for the clothesline. Overhand chop. Generico leads him to the corner. Swinging DDT.
That could be it. You got him right on the head.
Hook of the leg. No, says Knox. Only a 2 count. Senior official Rick Knox calling this match right down the middle, calling the entire tournament right down the middle. The PWG officiating staff has to be commended. But right now, El Generico with the upper hand on Alex Shelley, charging in, goes for the haluva kick in the corner, but Shelley saw it coming. Reverse it. Oh, Enziguri caught him hard. Shelley charging in.
Michinoku driver.
Dropped him down hard. No, only a 2 count. Michinoku driver using Shelley's momentum against him only gets Generico a 2 count.
Got these men feeling the fans trying to recharge their batteries, so to speak.
It's been a long night. It's been a very impressive night of professional wrestling action here.
Back to the knee.
That back kick on the kneecap of El Generico took him down. 2009 Battle of Los Angeles only promises to get better tomorrow night on night 2. The semi-quarter and final round matches along with non-tournament contests. But right now, Alex Shelley with the upper hand, ascending to the top turnbuckle. Broad splash! 1, 2, no! No, only a 2 count. Generico.
2.5.
2.9. Shelley going up, but Generico a step ahead. He's got Shelley hooked up. Could be going for that turnbuckle brainbuster.
I don't know if Shelley's worn down enough.
Shelley fighting out of it. Oh, you can see just a slap to the knee, very, very nearly buckled out Generico. Right hands by Generico. Shelley escapes. Oh, drop kicks Generico. Long blower by Alex Shelley. Shelley's got him up. Air raid crash.
Could be it.
Look at the leg. 1, 2. No, again Generico kicks out. That's one thing we've learned about Generico throughout the years. He has more lives than a cat. Dynamite drop in, Joey.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I tried my best.
Shelley charges in. Generico catches him. Exploder in the corner. Shelley's legs got caught up on the ropes. Setting him up. The Luva kick. No! Shelley turned him inside out with the lariat. Not administering the 10 count. Both men trying to get up to their feet. Knox reaching the 4 count.
Now to 5. You like that dropping, don't you?
Shelley, that is very, very good cover, Joey Ryan. 7 count now. Generico back up to his feet first. Elbow from Generico. Shelley charged in. Ate the full brunt of that one. Boxing elbows by Shelley. Half and half, Shelley. Shelley rolls through. Generico. Half and half.
That could be it.
1, 2, no! Shelley kicks out. Generico trying to rally the fans behind him.
How much more can either of these men have left?
These two men are professionals fighting at the top of their game. They are leaders in their industry, Joey Ryan. And so I would not be surprised. Oh, super kick by Shelley. Slap to the face by Generico. Another super kick. A third one. Generico ducks. Oh, kick to the spine. Oh, Shelley. 1, 2, no. Wow. Do not count El Generico out. Air raid crash. 1, 2, no.
All right, El Shelley's got to feel this momentum. He's got to hit one more big move to put Generico away.
He knows he is just inches away from advancing to the second round of the tournament. It just needs one last step to put away El Generico. But how big of a step? Generico, you did not earn the double crowns like he did without being a professional at the highest caliber. A wake-up call for El Generico.
I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know if I would put myself in this position. Well, in this position against El Generico.
I think he's going for an avalanche slice spread number 2. That's exactly what it looks like. But he turned his back on Generico. Generico bringing him around. Going to shots to the midsection.
He's going to get the better.
The crowd is on edge. Generico. Avalanche slice spread number 2.
Smart move paid off.
1, 2, 3. Alex Shelley wins and advances.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and advancing to the second round of the 2009 Battle of Los Angeles, Alex Shelley!
How about that El Generico, huh? Good wrestler, great kisser. I'll make this one short. I just want to tell everybody that Chris David's really sorry he couldn't be here. If that guy didn't have bad luck, he'd have no luck. Whether it's getting concussed 6 weeks ago, whether it's getting the swine flu 4 weeks ago, or whether it's pinching nerves in his neck. Let's give credit where credit's due. Roderick Strong versus Chris David has never been done in a singles match. The PWG is going to be the first to give it to you. On that note, just want to say thank you for all your support, and I look forward to going back to Detroit 15 pounds heavier, where I